Love is often expressed in ways far beyond words. While grand gestures, romantic declarations, and obvious acts of affection are easy to notice, the most meaningful expressions of care often come in subtle, quiet ways that speak directly to the heart. These are the small, almost imperceptible moments that convey genuine attention, respect, and appreciation. Moments that reveal someone's true feelings without needing to say, "I love you" out loud. When a man values you, his actions often reflect a deep and sincere affection, even if he doesn't always verbalize it. What makes these subtle gestures so special is that they require thoughtfulness, attentiveness, and a genuine desire to nurture a connection. They are not performed for attention, praise, or recognition. They are performed simply because you matter to him. From listening intently to remembering little details, from prioritizing your happiness to making you feel seen in a crowd, these behaviors reveal a man who truly cherishes you. They show that he is emotionally present, empathetic, and invested in the relationship in ways that go beyond words. These acts of love and care often appear ordinary on the surface, but they carry profound meaning. For instance, something as simple as putting his phone away when you're talking demonstrates that your presence matters more than any distraction. Smiling when he sees you or letting his eyes light up at your glance reflects a natural joy and excitement that you bring into his life. Even seemingly small habits, like looking at your messages or photos, reveal that you are on his mind and that he enjoys feeling connected to you, even when you're apart. Another key aspect of these gestures is the consistency with which they occur. A man who truly values you will show his affection in subtle ways repeatedly, not just occasionally. He invests time and effort into making you feel appreciated, whether by remembering your preferences, cheering you up when you're tired, or making your happiness a priority. He doesn't just act in the big moments. He pays attention to the everyday details, creating a sense of trust, security, and emotional intimacy. Understanding these subtle cues can help you recognize when someone genuinely cares for you. While words are powerful, actions often reveal the depth of feelings more authentically. When a man consistently demonstrates attentiveness, thoughtfulness, and consideration in these quiet ways, it becomes clear that you are cherished, valued, and deeply special in his life. In this article, we will explore 15 subtle ways a man shows you that you are special without saying a single word. These actions, though understated, carry immense significance, highlighting the emotional depth, attentiveness, and sincerity that define his affection for you. By paying attention to these gestures, you can gain a clearer understanding of the love and care he feels, even when it is expressed in ways that are not immediately obvious. 1. He listens to you with full attention. When someone listens to you with full attention, it is one of the purest signs that you truly matter to them. In today's world, people are often distracted by phones, constant notifications, or their own thoughts. So when he chooses to put everything aside just to focus on you, it means he values not only your words but also you as a person. It shows that he is not simply hearing your voice but is actually trying to understand your feelings, emotions, and the meaning behind what you are saying. Listening with full attention is not just about silence. It is about presence. His eyes meeting yours, his body language open, and his mind completely engaged with you. This act is deeper than simple courtesy. It is a way of saying, without words, that you are important. When he remembers the details of what you told him days or weeks ago, it proves he was genuinely listening. He values your opinions, your stories, your dreams, and even your worries. This is his way of showing care and respect. It's his silent promise that your voice will never be ignored in his world. Listening attentively also builds trust. You feel safe sharing your thoughts with him because you know he won't dismiss or judge them. It makes you feel seen, heard, and understood. And sometimes, that's all a person really needs. Someone who doesn't just wait for their turn to speak, but actually wants to know what is in your heart. In those quiet moments of listening, he tells you something profound without ever speaking. You matter. Your words matter. Your feelings matter. That simple, selfless act of attention is one of the strongest unspoken ways a man can show you that you are special to him. 2. He remembers the little things you say. When he remembers the little things you say, it speaks volumes about how much he values you. Most people forget casual details from everyday conversations, but when someone makes the effort to hold on to those small pieces of information, it shows genuine care. Maybe you once mentioned your favorite snack, the name of a childhood pet, or how you like your coffee, and later he surprises you by recalling it at just the right moment. That's not coincidence, it's intention. It means he listens to you closely, stores away the details, and chooses to use them in a way that makes you feel seen and special. It's never about grand gestures alone. Sometimes love and attention reveal themselves in the tiniest acts. When he remembers your favorite color and picks something in that shade, or when he brings up a story you told him weeks ago just to laugh about it again, he is silently showing you that your words matter to him. This kind of memory is not about a sharp mind. It's about a caring heart. People remember what is important to them. And if he remembers your little details, it's because you are important to him. These small acts create a sense of closeness and intimacy. They make you realize that you don't have to repeat yourself to be heard. He values what you say enough to keep it safe in his mind. It's his way of saying, without ever putting it into words, I'm paying attention. You're always on my mind. That attention to detail is his quiet declaration that you're more than just another voice in his life. You're someone he treasures. 3. He cares about what you like. When he cares about what you like, it's more than just a casual interest. It's a reflection of how much he values your happiness. He notices the things that make you smile, the activities you enjoy, the food you crave, or even the music that lifts your spirits. This care is not just about being polite. It's about truly wanting to understand you and make your life a little brighter in meaningful ways. When he asks about your favorite book or remembers the movie you wanted to see, he is paying attention to your world and integrating it into his own. This attentiveness goes beyond simple gestures. He may surprise you with something small that aligns perfectly with your tastes. A coffee from your favorite cafe, a little gift that reflects your personality, or planning an outing that he knows you will love. Each of these actions, no matter how subtle, communicates silently that your preferences are important to him. He is not trying to impress you with grand displays, but rather to connect with the essence of who you are. Caring about what you like also builds emotional intimacy. It shows that he is willing to invest time and energy into understanding you rather than expecting you to adapt to him. It's a quiet, consistent way of saying, I notice you. I value your happiness. You matter to me. When someone does this, it creates a sense of being cherished, of being seen beyond surface-level interactions. Ultimately, his attentiveness to your likes is a testament to his affection. It's his way of weaving you into his world, making your joys and preferences a part of his everyday life. By caring about the things you care about, he is silently showing that your happiness is as important to him as his own. 4. He smiles whenever he sees you. When he smiles whenever he sees you, it's one of the most effortless yet powerful ways he shows that you're special to him. A smile is more than just a facial expression. It's a reflection of joy, comfort, and affection. The moment your eyes meet and his face lights up, it signals that your presence has an immediate positive effect on him. It's as if your being there alone is enough to brighten his day. And that unspoken reaction speaks louder than any words ever could. This kind of smile is often spontaneous and genuine. It doesn't come from obligation or social politeness. It comes from a place of warmth and emotional connection. Even in the middle of a stressful day, when he sees you, something shifts inside him, and that small curve of his lips reveals it. It's a subtle way of saying, without speaking, you make me happy. I'm glad you're here. Smiling at someone consistently also builds a sense of reassurance and safety. It makes you feel valued and noticed, reminding you that your presence matters to him. There's a gentle affirmation in that smile, a silent acknowledgement that he cherishes the time he spends with you. It's in those fleeting moments, when the world might feel chaotic or distant, that his smile becomes a comforting anchor. Additionally, a smile shared between two people has the power to strengthen emotional bonds. It communicates warmth, affection, and connection, creating a sense of closeness without any need for words. Every time he smiles at you, he's reinforcing the idea that your presence brings him joy, and that you are genuinely special to him. 5. He sacrifices his comfort for yours. When he sacrifices his comfort for yours, it reveals a deep, unspoken level of care and affection. This isn't about grand gestures or dramatic acts. Often, it's in the small, quiet choices he makes every day. It could be adjusting his plan so he can be there for you, staying up later than he wants to make sure you're okay, or choosing to do something inconvenient if it makes your life easier. These actions show that your needs, happiness, and well-being matter to him enough to prioritize them over his own temporary ease. Sacrificing comfort is a true measure of emotional investment. It demonstrates that he is not self-centered or indifferent. Instead, he actively considers how his choices affect you. For instance, he might endure minor discomfort just to accompany you somewhere important, or he might tolerate something he doesn't particularly enjoy if it brings you joy. This subtle selflessness is a silent language of love, speaking louder than any words ever could. What makes it even more special is that these sacrifices are usually done without expectation of reward or recognition. He doesn't make a show of it. He simply chooses to put your happiness first because you matter to him. That consistent, quiet willingness to compromise for your comfort builds trust and intimacy. You begin to feel understood, supported, and cared for in a way that words cannot fully capture. Ultimately, when he sacrifices his comfort for yours, he is showing that your happiness and well-being are priorities in his life. It's an act of devotion, patience, and love, silently telling you that you are important, valued, and deeply cherished. His willingness to go out of his way, even in small ways, makes it clear that you occupy a special place in his heart. 6. He keeps your things safe. When he keeps your things safe, it's a subtle but meaningful way of showing that he values you and cares about your life. It's not just about material possessions. It's about trust, responsibility, and attention. When he makes sure your belongings are looked after, whether it's holding onto your jacket, keeping your favorite book in good condition, or remembering where you left something important, it demonstrates that he respects what matters to you. Every small act of safeguarding your things communicates that you are important enough for him to take care of what belongs to you. This behavior also reflects his reliability. By protecting your belongings, he's silently telling you that you can trust him not only with things but also with emotions, secrets, and aspects of your life that are precious. He understands that these items may have sentimental value or personal significance, and his attentiveness shows empathy and thoughtfulness. He isn't careless or indifferent. Instead, he actively ensures that your world stays intact, even in ways that might seem minor to an outsider. Keeping your things safe is also a way of showing respect for your individuality. It acknowledges that your possessions, like your thoughts and feelings, matter. He treats them with the same care he would if they were extensions of you, which is a quiet expression of affection. These small gestures build trust and create a sense of security, making you feel valued and protected. Ultimately, by safeguarding your belongings, he is demonstrating more than just responsibility. He's signaling that he cherishes you, your life, and the little things that make you who you are. His care and attention, expressed in these small but thoughtful acts, silently tell you that you are special and worthy of protection. 7. He prefers spending time with you. When he prefers spending time with you, it's a clear yet unspoken way of showing that you hold a special place in his heart. In a world filled with distractions, obligations, and social commitments, choosing to prioritize moments with you speaks volumes about his feelings. It's not just about being physically present. It's about making a conscious choice to share his time, energy, and attention with you above other activities or people. This preference indicates that your company brings him genuine joy and comfort, and that he values the connection you share more than fleeting or superficial engagements. Spending time together also fosters intimacy and emotional bonding. By choosing you, he is investing in the relationship, creating memories, and nurturing a sense of closeness that strengthens the trust and affection between you. Whether it's a quiet evening at home, a long walk, or simply sitting together in comfortable silence, these moments become meaningful because he actively wants to experience them with you. His choice reflects that he enjoys not only your presence but also the little details of your personality, your laughter, and the unique way you see the world. This preference also highlights his commitment to your happiness. He understands that shared time is a gift, and by giving it to you, he shows that your companionship is important to him. It's a subtle but powerful declaration that he values the bond you share, that he finds fulfillment in being near you, and that your presence enriches his life in ways that others cannot. Ultimately, when he consistently chooses to spend time with you, it's a heartfelt way of saying, without words, you matter. I enjoy being with you. My world is brighter with you in it. His actions, more than any spoken phrase, confirm that you are cherished, valued, and deeply special to him. 8. He's always ready to help you. When he's always ready to help you, it's a powerful sign that he genuinely cares about your well-being. This readiness isn't limited to major problems or emergencies. It extends to the everyday moments where a helping hand can make a difference. Whether it's assisting you with a task, offering advice when you're unsure, or simply being there when you need support, his willingness to step in shows that your comfort and happiness matter to him. It's a quiet, consistent way of demonstrating affection without the need for grand declarations. Being ready to help also reflects his attentiveness and empathy. He notices when you struggle, even in subtle ways, and he doesn't wait for you to ask for assistance. This proactive approach shows that he's not indifferent to your challenges. Instead, he values your ease and seeks to make your life a little smoother whenever possible. His actions communicate a deep understanding that small gestures of support can carry immense meaning and strengthen the bond between you. Moreover, his readiness to help builds trust and security in the relationship. You begin to feel that you can rely on him, not just for the big moments, but for the everyday ones as well. It creates a sense of stability and reassurance, letting you know that you're not alone and that someone genuinely cares for you. This level of support demonstrates that your needs are important to him and that he is willing to invest time, effort, and energy to make things easier for you. Ultimately, when he is always ready to help, it's his silent way of saying, I'm here for you. You don't have to face things alone. You are important to me. These consistent acts of assistance, no matter how small, reveal that you hold a special and cherished place in his heart. 9. He puts his phone away when you talk. When he puts his phone away when you talk, it's a simple yet profound way of showing that you are important to him. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Phones, notifications, emails, social media. But when he consciously chooses to set all of that aside to focus solely on you, it reflects genuine attention and respect. He is signaling, without words, that your presence, your thoughts, and your feelings matter more than anything else in that moment. This act is more than just courtesy. It's about being fully present. By putting his phone away, he ensures that he is listening not only with his ears but also with his heart. His body language, eye contact, and engagement all convey that your words are valued and that he wants to understand you deeply. It's a subtle declaration that he prioritizes your interaction over any external distraction. Doing this consistently builds trust and emotional connection. You feel heard and seen, knowing that when you speak, he is genuinely absorbing what you say. This attentiveness fosters intimacy and shows that he is willing to dedicate his time and energy to nurture the bond you share. It's an acknowledgement that your thoughts, feelings, and experiences are significant enough to demand his full attention. Ultimately, when he puts his phone away when you talk, it communicates a silent but powerful message. You are my priority. I value what you say, and I want to be here with you completely. This simple gesture transforms ordinary conversations into moments of closeness and care, making you feel special, respected, and truly cherished in his presence. 10. He looks at your pictures or texts often. When he looks at your pictures or texts often, it's a subtle yet meaningful way of showing that you occupy a special place in his thoughts. This habit goes beyond simple curiosity or passing interest. It reflects a desire to feel connected to you even when you're not physically present. Each time he glances at your messages or photos, he is revisiting moments that remind him of you, your smile, your laughter, your personality, and the experiences you share. It's his way of keeping you close, maintaining a sense of intimacy, and reliving the memories that make your relationship meaningful. This behavior also shows emotional investment. By taking the time to look at your pictures or reread your texts, he demonstrates that your presence in his life matters to him. He's interested in recalling the little details about you, your day, your mood, and the things that make you unique. These repeated glances are silent acknowledgement that he values you and wants to feel a connection with you even when you are apart. Additionally, this action fosters a sense of warmth and reassurance. It can be comforting to know that someone thinks about you frequently, cherishes your moments together, and finds joy in remembering the times you've shared. His attention to these small details signals that he treasures the bond you have and actively seeks to nurture it in quiet, personal ways. Ultimately, when he looks at your pictures or texts often, it communicates a silent but powerful message. You are on my mind. You matter to me. I enjoy remembering and cherishing you. This seemingly small habit speaks volumes about his feelings, revealing that you are special, valued, and deeply cherished in his life. 11. He tries to cheer you up when you're tired. When he tries to cheer you up when you're tired, it's a clear sign that he genuinely cares about your emotional and physical well-being. Life can be exhausting, filled with stress, responsibilities, and unexpected challenges, and noticing when you are drained shows his attentiveness. He doesn't wait for you to ask for comfort. Instead, he instinctively wants to lift your spirits and make you feel better. This effort, no matter how small, a kind word, a joke, a gentle touch, or even simply sitting beside you, reflects his desire to ease your burdens and bring a smile to your face. His attempts to cheer you up demonstrate empathy and emotional connection. He recognizes that being tired or stressed can make you feel vulnerable, and he steps in to provide support, understanding, and positivity. This isn't about fixing everything or offering advice. It's about showing that he cares enough to try, that he notices your state, and that he wants to make your life a little lighter. His actions communicate, without words, that you are important to him and that your happiness matters. Moreover, this behavior strengthens the bond between you. Knowing that someone is willing to put in effort just to lift your mood creates a sense of trust, comfort, and intimacy. It shows that he is emotionally present and invested in your well-being, and that your feelings are meaningful to him. These gestures, though sometimes subtle, leave a lasting impact because they remind you that you are not alone in your struggles. Ultimately, when he tries to cheer you up when you're tired, he is silently saying, I care about how you feel. Your happiness matters to me. I want to be here for you. This consistent attentiveness and effort make you feel cherished, understood, and deeply valued in his life. 12. Your happiness becomes his priority. When your happiness becomes his priority, it's one of the clearest signs that he truly values and cherishes you. This doesn't mean he neglects his own needs, but rather that he actively considers how his actions and choices affect you and your well-being. Whether it's through small daily gestures, like making you your favorite meal, sending an encouraging message, or adjusting plans so you feel comfortable, or through bigger decisions, he consistently puts thought into how he can make your life brighter. Your joy and contentment are not just appreciated by him. They genuinely matter to him, and he takes silent responsibility for contributing to them whenever he can. This behavior reflects deep emotional investment and empathy. He notices what lifts your spirits, what stresses you, and what makes you feel loved and valued. By prioritizing your happiness, he demonstrates that he pays attention to your needs and cares enough to act on them. He doesn't wait for you to express dissatisfaction or discomfort. He anticipates it, thinking ahead and making choices that protect your peace and bring you joy. This level of attentiveness creates a sense of security and trust, letting you know that you are genuinely seen, understood, and cared for. Making your happiness a priority also shows selflessness and dedication. It's a quiet, consistent way of saying, without words, you matter to me. Your joy matters to me. I want to see you smile. This dedication strengthens the bond between you, making you feel supported, loved, and deeply appreciated. Ultimately, when your happiness is his priority, it's more than an act. It's a reflection of how much you mean to him. His concern for your well-being, his attentiveness to your needs, and his willingness to put effort into making you feel loved all demonstrate that you are incredibly special and cherished in his life. 13. His eyes light up when they meet yours. When his eyes light up when they meet yours, it's one of the most instinctive and powerful ways he shows that you are special to him. The eyes are often called the windows to the soul, and in this case, they reveal emotions that words might never fully capture. That instant sparkle, warmth, or brightness is a subconscious expression of joy, excitement, and affection. It reflects how much your presence affects him, often before he even realizes it himself. This reaction is usually spontaneous and genuine. It's not something forced or performed. It comes from a place of authentic emotion. When he sees you and his eyes brighten, it communicates a silent message. You make me happy. I'm glad you're here. Even in ordinary moments, that subtle change in his expression demonstrates that your presence carries meaning and positive energy for him. Eyes lighting up also conveys emotional connection. Unlike verbal expressions, this kind of nonverbal communication taps directly into feelings, creating a sense of closeness and intimacy. When you notice it, you feel acknowledged and valued in a way that transcends words. It reassures you that he not only enjoys your company, but also genuinely cherishes it. Additionally, this small but meaningful gesture strengthens the emotional bond between you. It shows that he is attentive, responsive, and emotionally present. Each time his eyes light up at the sight of you, it reinforces the unspoken message that you are important, cherished, and capable of brightening his world simply by being yourself. Ultimately, when his eyes light up when they meet yours, it's a heartfelt, wordless expression of affection. It silently communicates that you are special, valued, and deeply meaningful to him, leaving a lasting impact on both your heart and the connection you share. 14. He listens patiently without interrupting. When he listens patiently without interrupting, it's a profound way of showing respect, care, and appreciation for you. Listening is one of the simplest yet most powerful forms of love, and doing it patiently demonstrates that he values not just what you say, but also how you feel while saying it. He doesn't rush to respond or interject his own thoughts. Instead, he allows you the space to express yourself fully. This kind of attentive listening communicates that your voice matters and that he genuinely wants to understand you. By not interrupting, he shows emotional maturity and empathy. He recognizes that your words, feelings, and experiences are important and deserve his full attention. This behavior creates a safe and supportive environment where you feel comfortable sharing your thoughts and emotions without fear of judgment or dismissal. It's a subtle way of saying, I care about what you're saying. You are heard, valued, and important to me. Patient listening also strengthens the bond between you. When someone consistently takes the time to really listen, it fosters trust, intimacy, and connection. You begin to feel seen and understood, and this mutual respect deepens the emotional closeness in the relationship. Small gestures like nodding, maintaining eye contact, or responding thoughtfully after you finish speaking further reinforce that he is fully engaged and present with you. Ultimately, when he listens patiently without interrupting, it's more than just politeness. It's a silent expression of love and respect. His patience and attentiveness tell you that you are special, your thoughts matter, and he cherishes the opportunity to truly connect with you on a meaningful level. 15. Even in a crowd, he makes you feel special. When even in a crowd he makes you feel special, it's a profound demonstration of his affection and attentiveness. In public settings, many people may act distracted or absorbed in their own world, but he consciously ensures that you feel seen, valued, and important no matter where you are. It isn't about grand gestures or drawing attention to you in a flashy way. It's the subtle actions, like holding your hand, giving you his full attention, or engaging with you in a way that makes you feel acknowledged, that convey a deep sense of care and priority. This behavior shows his respect and emotional commitment. By making an effort to focus on you even amid distractions, he signals that your presence matters more than anything happening around him. He's silently telling you that you are not just part of his life, but a central and cherished part of it. This can create a sense of security and warmth, letting you know that your connection with him is strong and meaningful, regardless of external circumstances. Moreover, making you feel special in a crowd fosters intimacy and reinforces your bond. It demonstrates that he values your feelings and is attuned to your comfort and happiness. Even simple gestures, like turning his attention to you when you speak or including you in shared experiences, show that he wants you to feel important and loved. These small but consistent actions communicate that you are unique and cherished, even when surrounded by many others. Ultimately, when he makes you feel special in a crowd, it's a silent but powerful message. You matter to me. I notice you. I choose to focus on you. This thoughtful attentiveness and dedication reveal that you are deeply valued, loved, and irreplaceable in his life.